Time's been ticking, hearts are running, Cupid's doing shootouts, something's going on. I think that they are coming. What's good, internet? It is I, AZ, the one that is here today to talk about the new Percy Jackson fucking Disney remake. That shit is so far a lovely. I like it so much. I'm not gonna lie, spoilers all through this joint. It's only 2 episodes. Go ahead and watch it. If you're not, matter of fact, I'll give you a few minutes of no spoilers. So I'm gonna just compare it right now I'm gonna talk about like right now the things that I like and comparing it to the old movies. So if you ain't seen the old movies, yeah, you might as well just get the fuck on. Or the books. I'm gonna tell you right now, I never read the books, but I watched the old movies and I liked them, but not that much. I'm a big fan of like mythology though. Like Greek mythology is always crazy. And I like basically any story that has to do with demigods, because if you know Greek mythology, you know Zeus is a slut. And I wish we got more stories about his kids instead of everybody the fuck else's. But okay, whatever. We're talking about Poseidon. Well, it's not really a spoiler to say Poseidon's kid, right? I'm pretty sure everybody fucking knows. It's basically in the fucking thumbnail, I guess. I mean, in the picture for the fucking show, I really want to say. And like I said, if you ain't seen the movies or the books, what you even really here for? But yeah, Percy Jackson is water god, water demigod, son of Poseidon, and he really getting fucked over. I ain't gonna lie. In this shit, I ain't gonna lie. In this shit, he a little bit more of a bitch, and I kind of just want to take this time to side note into this fucking version of Poseidon that I dislike so much. I know it has nothing to do with Percy Jackson, but I really just wanted to talk about like it's not even that it's weird or anything. It's just so much redundant. It's so many redundant pieces that actually just make it harder for him to fight. Like I couldn't even figure out what Poseidon is hitting you with for half of this fucking fight. And it's like I don't dislike the boss battle. I love the game, but it's like this fucking design for Poseidon, this fucking armament, this Susanoo, this shit. No, whoever designed this shit, I think you need to get whooped on. I kind of respect that because I ain't gonna lie, I relate to it more. Like, bro be getting bullied, like bro be getting pussy by the pussy, and it really do be like that because I felt it deep in my soul. Like, bro, it's like, and it didn't matter where he was either because it was like, oh well, actually, before I say that, let me say this. So they recasted, of course, everybody. And what I will say is I like everybody's recast except for Grover. I don't like the person playing Grover. I not only don't like the person, I don't like the character, but I also don't like the actor. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he don't be delivering with no energy. He always feels desperate or like he always looks lost. That's all it is. I never feel like he's actually scared. I mean, I feel like he's scared. Okay, so I feel like he's scared and lost, but it doesn't feel like anything else. Like he feels like he just doesn't want to be there. It doesn't feel like he's trying to help. He just feels like he doesn't want to be there. And then he just shows up in random scenes. Like he's never wanted to show up, bro. He just always shows up and says some shit. And you're like, bro, get the out of here. Cause like he annoys the shit out of me in this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like original Grover was comic relief, and some people didn't find him funny. I did. Like, even as a kid, of course, I found him funny. But when I grew up and rewatched it, I still found him mildly funny. This one, he's just fucking annoying. And they aged them all down a little bit, so they're all a little bit more annoying, which is also understandable. But I feel like Dionysus is more of a dick. Like, I don't remember him being that much of an ass. Like, in this show, he really is just, do what the fuck I say or I'll slap the shit out you. You fucking half-blood bitch. The fuck is you talking to? That's just how he be. And I'll be like, bro, cool it. Your Jets, they're on fire right now. And the mom, I'm gonna say it right now, the mama's a real nigga, but the mama got introduced on the weirdest shit ever, bro. I need to know, is this some white people shit? Is this some Filipino? I mean, is this some, Philly shit? Where do they do this? Is this some Yorkie shit? What is this? Because this bitch, first he comes on, he argues with Gabe. And first off, Gabe in this shit, he doesn't seem like an abusive drunk. He just comes off as a loser, bro. He comes off as pathetic. He comes home and has this back and forth with fucking with Percy, and I'm like, man, if you don't get up and slap this little nigga, because like that's what an abusive drunk would do. You get up and you smack the kid if he say more than 2 sentences you don't agree with. Really more than more than 4 words, more than really a syllable, honestly, because you're drunk. Being an alcoholic is just disgusting, honestly. You need help, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is a different type of disgraceful. You very much pathetic, but it's just another problem people have. But I digress. Gabe really just, they go back and forth for a second because he gets kicked out of school because Grover did some ham shit, bro. Like, no cap. All right, so I guess I am getting into spoilers. Quick character summary before I get into characters. Like I said, I just described Gabe. He's a fucking loser. The mom, she's cool. She's gangster. Grover, fucking ham. Percy's cool. All right, so that's about all I can describe without getting into spoilers. So I'll just give you my rating right now. I'm gonna say Percy is very relatable. In these first 2 episodes alone, they getting a good 8.5 out of me because I loved it. It had the energy. It was very fast, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm impatient, so I liked that it was fast paced. I heard like mixed feelings about how fast it was going, and I'm like, I needed this, bro. But there was one scene that hit way too fucking fast. It's just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing right now? Hold on, what the fuck? But anyway, now we're gonna get into spoilers. 8.5 is like 8.5, 8.8, whatever I want to say. 8 out of 10. That's what I'm giving this shit. Now I'm going to get into spoilers. So, all right. Basically, this shit gets crazy off the rip. Not really off the rip, but pretty fast it gets pretty crazy. Because this dude's at a fucking museum. He's at a museum, and this girl, Shorty keep bullying him. And here's the thing. It don't matter where bro go, he get bullied. But I ain't gonna lie. What he did, I've done a million times. And I remember making this exact joke. And my homies looking at me like, bro, nah, we don't do that. Y'all ever like accidentally call somebody mom? Like y'all will be daydreaming or thinking about y'all mom. And y'all snap back to reality. And y'all will say, oh, mommy or mom or some shit like that. And somebody will make fun of me like, I'm right here. And I'm like, bitch, not my mom. Fuck you. But like I'm not gonna lie, I've done that. I've definitely done that. So when he did that, and they started laughing at him, I'm like, well, I ain't gonna lie. That's me. That's me as fuck. But I ain't gonna lie, he got bullied everywhere. Cause when he was at the museum, he got bullied by an old girl named Nancy, and she tried to put the paws on Bud, but Blood was like, nah, I got the force. And he used the force on Shorty. Oh, also, I did take a couple of videos on my phone because I watch TV, so I recorded the TV using my phone that I will input in the video while I'm editing. So you're gonna see some cuts like live reaction type shit. But the thing is, he was getting bullied by Nancy and he used the force. And right after he used the force, he did something. Something happened that I've always wished would happen to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Percy Jackson's pre-algebra teacher was like, oh yeah, I've been waiting to catch you lacking. And she turns into a demon and she tries to attack me. And he uses the force and she fucking implodes. And I have always wished one of my teachers would turn into a demon. Give me an excuse to fade one of these motherfuckers. The time has come. You gonna hear that shit coming, nigga. We will rock, yeah. Bro, I don't know why my eyes are so runny right now. This shit burns. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to stop and go rinse these joints. But and then they introduce, but so yeah, this gets him suspended because after he forces the girl, she falls into a waterfall, and when she falls into the water, everybody sees, but nobody sees Miss Dot attack her because of something called the Mist, which is basically the force that makes mythical things invisible to normies, which I also like, but it depends on where they go with it. Because if they just keep using it as an excuse to like, if they just keep using it as an excuse to let random shit happen in public, it's gonna get like tiresome, like so quick. I'm not gonna fucking lie. But as of right now, I fuck with it for real. But so after he gets kicked out for that, because after he says like, for some reason, all he says is, I didn't hear, like 4 times. And it's like, nigga, elaborate, bro. Elaborate. But so, after he does this shit, Grover gives the full story. Grover turns into full Takashi, man. He was like, man, this nigga capping out his ass. What he did, he pulled up on him. And he was like, I'm a pimp named Slickback. Bah, threw it right in the water, said, Weddy for Shetty. And then, no, that was over. So he got suspended. He goes home. He has his back and forth with Gabe. And honestly, he won the back and forth because he hold Gabe ass and then walk off. Gabe like, while you under my roof, you gonna act right. And then he was like, your roof? Nigga, you're unemployed. And he was like, unemployed? What am I doing right now? He was like, losing at poker. And then he just walks off like, where's my mom? And then Gabe's like, oh, you a bastard. And then like, they introduced the mom. And she's sitting in the rain listening to music. And something about me, I hate wet clothes, so this could never be me. I'm not even finna touch you. Don't you dare hug me. I hate how they smell. I hate how they feel. I'm a texture person, bro. It's a weird thing. I'm a texture person. I don't care. I am a texture person. And that shit, I don't like how, I feel like everybody don't like how wet clothes stick to them, though. That's not weird, right? That shit feel like trying to fight the symbiote. I'm not with it. But, so after they introduce Shorty and they elaborate a little bit on what happened, and, they decide to take a road trip real quick. And that's exactly what they do. They decide to go up to a cabin. They singing some songs. They're having some nice moments. And the mom tells Percy the truth. She keeps it a buck. She, goes 300 like Chrysler for the first time. since this nigga came out of her vagina. I ain't gonna lie. But like, you know, when you think about it too, like your son beat up your vagina worse than his father ever could. Cause it's like the way pussy looks after it gives birth, like it's like a month-long recovery process too. Like shout out to women. Moment of silence, cause y'all some strong motherfuckers. And the periods, ooh, couldn't be me. But back to what I was saying. They introduce, they go up to this cabin, and while they chilling and she spilling the beans, Grover pull up, and everybody, well, not everybody, Percy Jackson just confused as shit because they both data dumping on this nigga simultaneously, but neither one of them is giving him a full story, so he's just like, but I did like the little like memory of like why she named him that, and the little Brave the Storm shit. That shit was cute for real. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was nice. But so they introduce, I forgot. But so what was I about to say? Oh yeah. So they go on the road trip and they taking him up to the camp, right? And while they taking him up to the camp, bro, the Minotaur got on they ass some serious, bro. I swear for Lord, the way this Minotaur got on him, it would feel personal, bro. Cause I swear, I'm thinking like, bro, this Minotaur got beef. I just want to say, bro, do this bull got a personal beef with fucking Poseidon or something? Cause the way this motherfucker got on their ass, bro, and it's like, they calling this nigga a Minotaur. That is not a Minotaur. That is not a Minotaur. That is a bull. That is a Nemean bull. Like the Nemean lion, that is a fucking ultra bull. One of them motherfuckers with too many muscles. Because the way it is ragtag in this fucking car. You saw that shit? It took a semi to rip that motherfucker off. He was on their ass. Nope. You thought it was over? Nah, it's still a 12-car pileup, nigga. I'm pissed. He just really left them niggas with a parting gift of 13 broken fucking bones. That bull did its job. That motherfucker do not like you. And it don't know you. There's no way that this is just him doing his job. This nigga has a vendetta. Bro, he was running. When I tell you he hawked them down and then he did some smart shit. This nigga gonna interlock his horn to the fucking car. And oh my God, they just running. They showed the Minotaur later. They showed him standing. And I wish they did. I'm saying though, now that we got the full body on this Minotaur, it's like, he looked kind of scary, but he a lot less intimidating than when he was hawking these niggas down. I'm not gonna lie. And I really don't get why they got this nigga just running around in his drawers. But more important than any fucking thing else, I just gotta say, bro, I don't like that build, bro, because he don't like. It's like it makes sense because it really is a hunter build. It's like he got like a buff but chuff build. Man, look like somebody drunk ass stepdad, bro. Built like Brock Lesnar. I don't like it, but it's like at the same time I kind of do. He looked like the one enemy from Kung Fu Panda. I don't remember his name, but I think it was Kai. I want to say it was Kai. It was the one who had like a bunch of different Pokemon souls. But I mean, he had the souls like Pokemon. But this guy, he is intimidating, but not nearly as much. I'm not gonna lie. What does he get into? I ain't gonna lie. This mom is a fucking badass. I love her, bro. She is a gangster in this show through and through. This man is not intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. I really wish they'd have kept him in the shadows. He really built like that motherfucker from Outlast. I'm not saying I could fade him, but two back-to-back Suburbans could probably lay bro out for a minute. See, I knew that boy was built different. That's my boy, Kai from Kung Fu Panda. That boy made a deal with Zeus for the get-backs. I hear. He looked like, he just looked like, he had a beer belly and shit. He looked like a power lifter. Like, it made sense because, like, of course, he's a wild animal, so he ain't out here lifting weights. So he had the body of an animal. He was really built like a bear or something with, like, what's that one condition that causes muscles to grow uncontrollably? He really did just look like a bull. He didn't even really look like he had the body of a man. He just looked like a bull standing on his hind legs. But, so then you get right back to... He Thanos is her ass. Only get faded by a Minotaur, but that bitch got Thanos by a Minotaur. Nigga, you just had to watch it happen. And then he just holds her soul in his hand. Look at the pain in your eyes, nigga. The world has betrayed you again. You are speechless, nigga. I know, it hurts. Then your man's already on the ground because he been a bitch. The Minotaur Thanos is the mom. And Percy has, like, the same pen sword that he had in the movie. So he uses the pen sword. And I like this Percy Jackson more. I don't know how I feel about him having blonde hair, but I like how he acts. I feel like Grover, the person playing Grover, I don't feel that energy when he delivers. But Percy feels genuinely just confused and angry, and I feel for him, bro. Because it's like, really, Percy is my favorite character because that man is relatable. But then it's like, like I said, the bullying follow him wherever he go because he gets to Camp Half Blood, and then Annabelle gets, no, not Annabelle, Clarice gets a horse in his ass, and Annabelle gets a stock in him, and it's like, damn, bro. And it's just, you know what it is, bro, a powerful soul. Magnetism, bro. It's just powerful soul, powerful magnetism and shit like that. You know, pussy just can't stay away and shit. Like, it's just, I don't know what to say. But that was a pretty good episode 1. And this video is pretty long. So I'm gonna do episode 2 separately. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the flip. Also, I guess I'll rate them separately too. Episode 1, we'll give a 7 because it was a little bit more boring. But, wait, actually, because I did the note thing again, let me see if there's anything I'm forgetting, because I do have a terrible fucking memory. Oh, also, about the Minotaur, bro, like I said, I'm going to include this in the live footage, but, bro, that car accident, that mama should not have got out, like, scrap-free like that. That bitch got out talking about, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you... Bitch, you're supposed to be 100% human. I swear to God, that God semen gave her a buff or something. It was like when Mario eat the mushrooms or something. That shit made no sense. But, and then what's crazy is, like I said, Annabelle stalking him. She catches this nigga lagging so hard because he gets home. Of course, he tired from fighting the Minotaur and shit. So he get in the camp. He pass out. He wake up for a split second and she's standing over the bed talking about, nigga, you drool when you sleep. And he like, oh, what? And it's just like, you got knocked the fuck out. Bitch, duh. I was knocked the fuck out. But, that's the end of that. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed that episode. Ciao.